白きマントただりかせて現るショーミベイビーもの無用のヒーロー捨てた過去に未練などないセイグバイバッドエンドに光る男の道許されをたぎらって熱い場にはや胸に新たなヒストリー刻む孤独なのにダリズムに生きてゆく不器用なホワイトタイガーその名もダークヒーローアクタレ白きマントただりかせて現るショーミベイビーもの無用のヒーロー捨てた過去に未練などないセイグバイバッドエンドに光る男の道許され傷つけ合った時ほど君にいてほしい黒き血潮たぎらって熱い場にはや胸に新たなヒストリー刻む孤独なのにダリズムに生きてゆく不器用なホワイトタイガーその名もダークヒーローアクタレ白きマントただりかせて現るショーミベイビーもの無用のヒーロー捨てた過去に未練などないセイグバイバッドエンドに光る男の道許され傷つけ合った時ほど君にいてほしい黒き血潮たぎらって熱い場にはや胸に新たなヒストリー刻む孤独なのにダリズムに生きてゆく不器用なホワイトタイガーその名もダークヒーローアクタレ 白きマントただり風で現るショーミベイビー問答無用のヒーロー捨てた過去に未練などない Say goodbye バッドエンドに浸る男の道許されぬラブ閉じていても傷つけ合った時ほど君にいてほしい黒き血潮たぎらって熱い場にはや胸に新たなヒストリー刻むことくなのにダミズムに生きてゆく不器用なホワイトタイガーその名も白きマントただり風で現るショーミベイビー問答無用のヒーロー捨てた過去に未練などない Say goodbye バッドエンドに浸る男の道許されたぎらって熱い場にはや胸に新たなヒストリー刻むことくなのにダミズムに生きてゆく不器用なホワイトタイガーその名もダークヒーローアクターレ白きマントただり風で現るショーミベイビー問答無用のヒーロー捨てた過去に
What's up YouTube, it's Razer. So I hope you guys enjoyed them duels with this deck. So Abyss Actor's got new support and it's actually completely insane. It actually makes the Abyss scripts actually good now. Thanks to Comic Relief and the Field Spell. The scripts are actually very good now. So let's go ahead and jump into new cards and then I'll go over the deck. So the new Mellow Madonna, if I could speak correctly. You can pay 1,000 life points, add one Abyss Actor pendulum monster from your deck to your hand, except for Mellow Madonna. Also, you cannot special summon monsters for the rest of the turn except Abyss Actor pendulum monsters. If this card leaves the even if this card leaves the field. Alright, and then it has a monster effect. So it gains 100 attack. Oops, hold on. Let me go down. It gains 100 attack and defense, or 100 attack for each Abyss script spell in your graveyard. You can only use each of the following effects of Mellow Madonna once per turn. So, when your pendulum monster is destroyed by battle, you can special summon this card from your hand. And its other effect is, if if an Abyss Script spell card or effect is activated, you can spell summon one level 4 or lower Abyss Actor Pendulum monster from your deck, but return it to the hand during the end phase. So that is really good. Basically the card you want to search with her is the new Comic Relief. And I'll go over why this card right here is the best new card. This card is insane. Let's go ahead and go over it. So, you can target one monster your opponent controls and one Abyss Actor Pendulum monster you control, and you switch control of the monsters. And then you destroy this card. That's not really its good effect though. Its monster effect is its good effect. So let's go ahead and read his monster effect. So you take no battle damage from attacks involving this card. Okay, that's alright. That's just the added bonus. But here's the good effect. Once per turn during your standby phase, give control of this card to your opponent. Okay, well that wasn't the part I was. This is the real effect that we want right here. That last part didn't really matter. So let me go to its final effect. So once per turn, if control of this card is changed, activate this effect. This card's owner can destroy one set Abyss Script spell in your spell and trap zone. So basically you give this to your opponent, and then you can destroy one of your Abyss Scripts. And the Abyss Scripts have insane effects when they're destroyed. So this card, if it's destroyed by your opponent's card effect, which is Comic Relief, you'll be able to draw into your hand as 5 cards. That is completely insane. Alright? Now this one, when it's destroyed, you can spell summon as many Abyss Actor Pendulum monsters from your deck as possible. So you can spell summon up to 5 monsters with this when this gets destroyed. If that ain't completely insane, I don't know what is completely insane. Being able to spell summon up to 5 monsters, that's just crazy. Like, that is ludicrous. Alright, now he switches control during the standby phase, but that's not really good. You want to use Creature Swap and Chi and Spy, give them to your opponent, and then use his effect. So yeah, it is bonkers. Like, just completely insane. If your opponent does not stop this monster, they pretty much lose. It's as simple as that. It is literally, these 2 cards are literally a win condition if they're destroyed. Because most of the time I was drawing 4 cards of this. And if you draw 4 cards, it doesn't matter what it is, what the circumstances is, you win. 90% of the time if you draw 4 cards. And if you spell summon 5 monsters from your deck with this, that's an auto win pretty much. But anyway, they got more new support as well. They got this field spell too. So you can reveal one Abyss Actor Pendulum monster and one Abyss Script spell card in your hand. Add one Abyss Script spell from your deck to your hand with a different name from the revealed spell. While you control a Pendulum summon Abyss Actor Pendulum monster, your opponent's activated monster effect becomes destroy one set spell or trap your opponent controls. So this can also trigger your scripts as well. So if you have a Pendulum summon Abyss Actor and this is on the field, the effect will be destroy one of your set spell or traps. So if you have one of the Abyss scripts set, it'll be destroyed with this effect, and you'll get its destruction effect. So yeah, this is completely insane. So yeah, the field spell and comic relief, and this card's like a support. This card helps consistency. So yeah, but the main cards are the field spell and comic relief. They're just completely insane. I cannot keep saying that enough. I can't say that enough. And now the other new card. I only run it at one. Romantic Tailor. Or what is that? Tailor? Romantic Teller? Yeah, Teller I think is what it is. Sorry, I'm so far away from the screen it's hard to see. Return one Abyss Actor, Pendulum Monster, you control the hand. And if you do spell summon one face of Abyss Actor Pendulum Monster with a different original name from your extra deck in defense. If this set card and its controllers is destroyed by opponent's card effect, and you have a face of Abyss Actor in your Pendulum, a face of Abyss Actor Pendulum Monster in your extra deck, you can set any number of Abyss script spells directly from your deck. So this card is less good because more than likely you're going to have your pendulum zones occupied. So the most you're more than likely be able to set is 3. So this card is not as good as the other. This card is not as good as this one and this one. These two are the main cards you want to destroy with Comic Relief and the Field Spell. Alright, they got one final card, and I'll go over it. I decided not to run it. If an Abyss script spell card or effect was activated this turn, add face of Abyss Actor Pendulum Monsters from your extra deck to your hand up to the number of Abyss script spell cards in your graveyard. Then you can spell summon Abyss Actor Pendulum Monsters with different names from your hand up to the number of monsters added to your hand. But for the rest of the turn, you cannot spell summon monsters except Abyss Actor Pendulum Monsters. So that's a good effect, but I decided not to run it. But it's, I won't say it's bad, but it's just not, I don't think it's worth running in my opinion. You can test it out though if you want to. But anyway, let's go ahead and jump into the deck here. So we run triple of the Superstar, so you can set a Abyss script with its effect straight from your deck, but it's sent to the grave at the end of the turn. So when you use the effect, make sure to use the spell. There was a few times where I forgot to use it. And then its pendulum effect is you contribute a Abyss Actor to target one Abyss script spell in your grave and add it to your hand. I already went over Mellow Madonna. I run double Sassy Rookie, so once per turn if it would be destroyed by a battle or card effect, it is not destroyed. And if it's destroyed by an opponent's card effect, you can spell summon one level 4 or lower Abyss Actor monster from your deck. So that's pretty good. But I decided to only run it at 2. Next up we got Wild Hope. So it can gain attack for each Abyss Actor monster you control. 100 attack for each Abyss Actor monster you control. And then if it's destroyed by battle or card effect, you can add an Abyss Actor card from your deck to your hand. So that is really good. Even if it's destroyed with Heavy Metal Foe's Electromite, you'll still get its effect. So that's really good. And its pendulum effect is you can make an Abyss Actor pendulum scale 9. So, and then next up we got Leading Lady. So once per turn, when a battle damage is inflicted, you can target one face-up monster Your opponent controls loses attack equal to that battle damage. When this card is destroyed by battle, or if this card is on or monster is destroyed by opponent's card effect, you can set an Abyss script. So you get Abyss script from the deck with this card. Monster effect. Its pendulum effect is once per turn when you take battle damage from any attacking monster, you can activate one of these effects. Your opponent's monster loses attack equal to the damage you took, even if this card leaves the field. Or you can add one face of Abyss Actor Pendulum monster from your extra deck to your hand with attack less than or equal to the damage you took. So that's really good. And then Curtain Riser, if it's in the Pendulum Zone and you have no monsters, you can special summon it. And then its monster effect, it gains 1100 attack if you control no other monsters. So it basically doubles its attack. And you can also send an Abyss script spell from your deck to the graveyard and add one face of Abyss Actor Pendulum monster from your extra deck to your hand. So this card allows you to go into Electromite very easily. I already went over Comic Relief. So this card, when you contribute it to place one Abyss Actor Pendulum monster in your Pendulum Zone. So you mainly want to place Metal Madonna in your Pendulum Zone with this card. You can't special summon monsters except Abyss Actors though when you use that effect. Also, if your opponent controls a monster, you can special summon this card from your hand, or from your Pendulum Zone, I mean. She and Spy and Creature Swap are used to give comic relief to your opponent. Okay, so Rise of the Abyss King. So you can destroy face-up cards on the field equal to the number of face-up Abyss Actor monsters you control. So that's pretty good. And its other effect is if it's destroyed, you can add two Abyss Actor cards and or Abyss scripts from your deck to your hand with different names. You can destroy it with Comic Relief and get that effect, but if you have a choice between it or these two, it's better to pick these two. Unless you need this effect right here. But these two effects are better. Alright, so I already went over the destruction effect with this one. But its other effect is that you can gain 500 life points for each Abyss Actor monster you control. And then Pod Desires is a broken card, obviously. I already went over this card. I already went over this card's destruction effect, but its main effect is its other effect is you contribute one Abyss Actor monster and target an Abyss script spell in your grave and set it to your field. Alright, so that's it for the main deck. For the extra deck, we got Red Eye's Flare Metal Dragon and Big Eye because we have level 7s in here. Next up, we got Utopia Package, Baguska, Castel because there's level 4s in here. Then we got Topologic Bomber Dragon, Borload, which is in almost all my decks. Skull Dread's in almost all my decks. Triple Heavy Metal Foes Electromite. You have to run it in a Pendulum decks, obviously. And then Witch's Apprentice, because they're all dark monsters. And that's it. So, I'm going to go ahead and end the video here. I thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for the next deck that I post. And hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you. Later.